This is my current aquarium setup. It is an Aqua Vogue 135 litre aquarium, 80 centimetres long, 42 centimetres front to back and 50 centimetres tall. For filtration, I've got an all pond solution external 1400 EF filter. I will go into more detail with what's in that filter in another video. This side, just food, some various cleaning equipment. It's got a 150 watt aquarium heater. And today is going to be maintenance, water change, and just clean some algae off the glass. So for preparation, I'll lay down a couple of towels just in case we get any spills. I've got 3 10 litre buckets. Use that to stir the buckets. That's to put in the aquarium water, the tap water before it goes back in. So I use this to extract the water, attach it to the hose and down to the buckets. I've got to switch to the other half. That's the second bucket full. On to the final bucket, final 10 litres. So that is roughly 25% water change done. Now to empty the buckets and fill with fresh water, and I'll treat the water before it goes back to the aquarium. So now I've got 3 buckets full of fresh water, attempted to get as close to the same temperature of the tank as I can. I'm going to add some API stress coat. I had 5 mils, roughly 5 mils for each bucket. And that's to dechlorinate the water, make it fish safe, and apparently it's got an extra coating for the fish's skin. Mix that up, and whilst that's just sitting there, I will clean the algae off the aquarium glass. I only clean the algae on the glass that I would be looking through. So now cleaning the front panel. And I slowly run the pad over the glass, looking for any spots of algae that I've missed. There's always some stubborn bits. The last panel to clean. So now that I've cleaned the aquarium glass, I will quickly make sure the gravel is looking good at the front half. And then I'll pop those few ornaments back into place. Now it's ready to have the fresh water poured in. And I'll pour them in. I like to top the water as deep as I can get it. I'll quickly show you the setup above the water. So this is the light bar. Just bring that into the middle. At the back of the aquarium, I've added some grates to prevent the fish from jumping out the back, because there's a gap. When I put the lid back on, I'll show you the lids in a second. So lid's back on. There's a small feeding hatch if you need it there, or you can just lift and feed direct. There's a timer so you can adjust for the lights. The final stage is to clean the front glass. Just some window and glass cleaner. So currently in this tank we have the main tank mate, which is the Jack Dempsey, which is growing fast, eats the most. We have a red-tailed shark. We have tiger barbs, 4 standard and 2 green. We have 4 albino plecos, and we also have a German blue ram, which has just made an appearance here. Now for a quick feeding video. We have some cichlid gold floating pellets. I've already fed a few of these earlier today, so I'll just pop a couple in and you should see the Jack Dempsey make short work of those. Like I said, the Jack Dempsey's got the biggest appetite. We'll do a small bit of tropical flakes. Tiger barbs, devour those. The German blue ram likes to grab what he can of that, as does the red-tailed shark. We'll just drop some sinking catfish pellets. Along with some algae wafers. Let's try to follow the Jack Dempsey and then the red-tailed shark, the German blue ram. That's the biggest albino pleco, a male because he's got the long bristles. A female there. They have laid eggs and we've had a few tiny babies, but I don't think they've survived, maybe with the tiger barbs. This was prior to having the Jack Dempsey. I'll just come round to the other angle. Full length view. Another pleco hiding in the back. We do have big plans for future big tank. I'll try to get more details out about that in the future.